entitled Should a Chayal, a Frum Chayil on Shabbat, try to find a replacement for his services on Shabbat? Someone who's not Frum. Person knows he's going to be called up on Shabbat for regular Torah, not emergency war, and he's going to go, he's going to have to do Shmirah. And he can switch with a friend who's not religious, and he's going to be Mechal Shabbos anyway. Unfortunately, he doesn't know about the beauty of Shabbat, the importance of Shabbat. He's going to violate Shabbos anyway. So you want to keep Shabbat, and he's going to violate anyway, so let him violate and be on Shmirah, on guard duty. The Shmir Shabbat Kechata, in the very last page of the Shmir Shabbat, the new final version that came out with a few years ago, Perak Mem Aleph, Halacha Lamed Daled, states the following, that one who has the opportunity to give the Shmirah, the guard duty to someone who's not Frum, absolutely not allowed. The other one has the exact same halachot, the obligation to keep Shabbat, and it's going to end up, you're going to keep Shabbat properly, meaning you will not light a fire, you will not light the flashlight, you won't do anything unless it's necessary. You'll keep Shabbat. And if there's any kind of fear, any issue comes up, you'll light the flashlight. You see what's going on. You'll carry your weapons. You'll shoot if needed. So you'll keep Shabbat. The other one does not have that connection. Therefore, he's going to be violating Shabbat, possibly there, without any heter. That's one reason that Shlomo Zalman says you should do the Shmirah. Then there's a second reason. Fantastic idea. Very interesting. Let's say he goes ahead and he puts his flashlight on and off. So each time it's Mechal Shabbos. So there's no need. Let's say he hears a noise and he puts it on. If he put it on 2 minutes anyway, a minute ago, just so you could read the news. So he's not really being careful about Shabbat. But he puts it on. And then, in the end, it turns out it was just an animal going through the bushes. It wasn't really an act of Neser Chilul Shabbat. He was looking to make sure there's no one there, there's no Machabel, no terrorist. And it turned out it was an animal going through the bushes. So it wasn't like, I only put the light on because I had a heter to violate Shabbat. No, stop. You put the light on 2 minutes ago to read. You put it on 5 minutes ago so you could drink his cup of coffee with the light on. No, he's putting it on for the bushes. And it wasn't really an act of Atal Nefashos, because in the end, there wasn't a Machabel terrorist there. As opposed to a Frum Jew puts a flashlight when he hears a noise. He didn't put it on for the last 3 hours. He didn't put it on to read with. He didn't put it on for any other reason, because he's keeping Shabbat. Now, there's a Safek Nefashos, possibility of Chas v'Shalom, Machabel, a terrorist. So he puts it on for halachic reasons. So even if in the end there was nothing, there was just from the wind or from an animal going through the bushes, his whole approach was halachic, and there was not a violation of Shabbos in any way. So because of these two reasons, Shlomo Zalman Auerbach says that a person, a chayal, from chayal who's called up for guard duty, even if he could switch with a non-Frum person, he should not. Shalom.